How's it going? Ghostly Rich here today, and today we're going to be putting a gas cap cover over this Jeep JL. So, first things first, let's go ahead, pop this. This has got your taillight piece, the releases I should say. It's a 10 mil. With older Jeeps, like the JK, you had 4 screws right here, and the 2 long screws right here released your taillight. Well, with this one, yeah, it's that 10 mil there. So let's go ahead, grab a ratchet, and we can go ahead and take care of that. The other thing, which I'll mention you can do right now if you want, throw some water on here and clean the surface so that way you don't scratch anything. Once you've done that, go ahead and you're just gonna go and release that screw. And as you release it, I'm gonna go and put my hand here, but that taillight's probably gonna get loose. And the last thing you want to do is have that taillight fall out and hit the ground. So I would, as you unscrew this, put your hand on the taillight and be ready to catch it as you pull it out. Once that's out, as you can see, it's a very special bolt, so we're gonna have to be careful because we don't want to strip that one putting it back in. Slip this forward. You'll see this has what do they call that? The safety clip. Pop it up here like that, squish, and we'll see if I can pull it out. Come on. Press, squeeze, and pull. Anyways, I'm gonna put this down because I don't want to put that pressure on the pigtail harness. But all you do is, once this is popped forward like that or up, you can go ahead, squeeze down here and release the ducktail and pull this plug out. Next part, go ahead, take out the gas cap. Go like this, and then you'll notice that it's popped in right here. Just pop it out. It's just a little pop out like that. Put it over here. Now that we've got that out, it's easiest if I show you on here. Squeeze these from the back side. So we're gonna squeeze, push out. How does that look? Well, you put your hand in here and you compress and you pop that forward. Then you go to the next one, which is down below. And again, it can be fun because you have to reach all the way around to do it. Let's see. Get your fingers up into here. But yeah, there's no way I can really show you other than tell you, press those in, push it forward. Press it in, push it forward. I found that getting this one down here by reaching in right here, and then having the other ones, which you reach around from the back side, right there, and from, you can see right here, see how you can see with my hand. Once you start to get those 3, this third one won't matter, and the third one is the sucky one. After that, pull it forward, take a look at that. Put this off to the side. Give it a nice wipe. Locate that indicator. See that indicator little piece right there? That indicates for it to go right there. So what you do is you line it up just like so, and you make sure you keep it in line with the indicator while lining it up on that tube. So go ahead, again, just like that. Pushes in. The rubber actually just went right around it, which is perfect, but it literally just pops right in and seals right up. That seals so much better than that plastic one. This one without the door. That one had such a big gap. This one has no gap whatsoever. I guess it has a little bit, but nothing compared to the other. And look at that. All right, let's show you how to click back in your gas cap. You just go here. You notice it still has the little gas cap spot for you to press that back into. Up there. Might need to take the camera off my hand, but just sink this back in there. If you want to, spit on it. After you press it in there, it'll make an audible click. There, that's locked in. Close. Look how much better that looks. Whew, much better. Okay, let's grab our taillight assembly, plug that back in. Back in, sink this back in. A little barb there, and then take this and sink that in. Boom, you're fully locked in. Now, we're just gonna flip this around and kind of rest it in place. When lifting it into place, make sure you do not pinch that wiring harness. Make sure it slips on the inside, and then go ahead and just make sure it sits in just like that. Make sure we're sitting flush. Perfect. Now, go thread that screw in very carefully from the top back into our taillight. Yeah, always do it with just the socket first. To screw it in with just the socket, and if you feel any binding, stop. You back turn it And then after you back turn it, then go back in, and it should line up the threads. You tighten it, wiggle it. You want it to sit flush against the body, but you don't want to go too tight. There's no real torque spec I can give you, but if you can, small tools, like ratchet's already too big. If you have a small ratchet, do it with a small ratchet or a screwdriver. You'll feel it get tight, and that's enough. It's got the spring, it'll hold the tension, it will not back off. If you go too loose, it'll flop around and you'll hear it. Well, see this? See how there's no movement? Boom, done. Don't go any tighter than that. You don't want to strip plastic threads. Other than that, take this piece, put it in like so, and you're done. Let's admire this one last time. Great job. You did it. Like if it helped you out, subscribe for more.